Okay, factoring trinomials like the one we're showing here on the board, 6x squared plus 7x plus 2, trips up so many people, and this is when this first factor 6x is that is not a 1. So if it was 1x squared plus 7x plus 2, people don't have so much problem with that. So I'm going to show you a method that we teach in the Algebra 1 course. It's out of Harold Jacobs chapter 11 that you will find this. No guessing, no confusion, just steps that always work. So what we want to do is we want to take these first two terms, the 6 and the 2, and multiply them. So 6 times 2 is equal to 12. Now I want to find two numbers that when I add them together equal 7, which is the middle term. So I want two numbers. I'm just going to call them A and B. A times B equals 12, and then A plus B is equal to 7. That's what I'm really looking for. I don't have to solve that equation, but we can see that if I had 3 times 4 equals 12 and 3 plus 4 equals 7. So the answers here would be 3 and 4, or the two possible numbers to use. Now that's going to be the clue. Once we've done that, we can start factoring. So now I'm going to take this first equation and I'm going to just rearrange it and rewrite it a little bit different. 6x squared plus 3x plus 4x plus 2. Now notice that's the same equation as at the top, right? This is just a rewritten equation. I've split out the 7x into 3x plus 4x. Or I could do this the other way. 6x squared plus 4x plus 3x plus 2. Again, the same thing. I've just moved the 3x and the 4x around. So what I want to do is let's break this into two equations. I'm just putting brackets around it for visibility to see what I'm doing. And now what I want to think about is how do I factor each one of this group of parentheses? Meaning, if I take this one right here, I can factor out there's a 3x squared plus 3x, 6x squared plus 3x. I can factor out a 3x from the whole thing. If I come right here, I can factor out a 2 from the whole thing. Down here, I can factor out a 2 from that. And down here, I can't really factor out anything. Okay, so that tells me that if I can't factor it, that tells me this is not the one to use. And usually that's what's going to happen. One of these works, the other one doesn't. Sometimes both of them work. But so what I'm now going to do is take that equation that does work, so that's 6x squared, I'm just going to rewrite this, plus 3x and plus 4x plus 2. That was the one I decided to use, and I'm going to factor. And so I said I can factor out a 3x from this. That's going to leave me 2x and plus 1. And from this one I can factor out a 2, and that's going to leave me a 2x plus 1. And by the way, this is no coincidence. Those are the same. It's always going to work out that way. So now notice I've got a 2x plus 1 and 2x plus 1. I can factor all that out, and so it's 2x plus 1, and it's left me with 3x plus 2. And that's us having factored that equation. Now I can multiply all this back together and say it's going to be 6x squared plus 2. In the middle it's going to be 3x plus 4x. It's going to be 7. So that you can double check that and make sure that does what you wanted to do. So that trick always works, is where you're taking the a number and taking the number at the start and the number at the end, A and C, and multiplying them together and get 12, and say, okay, now I need to find two numbers that will give me that 12 and two numbers that will add together to give me the middle. That's the trick of what we did here. And again, this is in Jacobs Algebra, and it's chapter 11 is where you would find that. And that will be on our videos that are related to Jacobs Algebra, chapter 11.